Hello, this is my belated response to Sapperblog's underrated channel tag video. And thank you very much for that, Dave. I really appreciated that when it came out, and I'm sorry it's taken me so long to respond. Not that, yeah, we're gonna get upset if I didn't. Yeah, so, basically, I would like to re-nominate you, even though you were the one who nominated me, and two other people. Okay, now, Sapperblogs, Dave, we share a mutual admiration, I think. We first came across each other, when he left a comment on one of my paganism videos, and we had a bit of a talk about prayer, or spellcraft, but, yeah, and, he really single-handedly changed my whole view of atheism, because before that, most of the atheists and the atheistic thought that I'd come into contact with was the kind of stuff that you hear from the Skeptic Society, and Skeptic Society is very useful because they do go about trying to disprove things and thereby come up with lots of useful information. But the members of that society that I've come across are very, they're the kind of angry, red-faced people who like to shit on other people's parades, essentially. And I just don't really like that kind of person, If you think someone else is living in a delusional wonderland, fair enough. If they're trying to argue to you that their perception of truth is the one and only truth, then you tell them to go fuck themselves. But, if they're just going about their business and that's what they believe, let them have it. It's no harm done to you. And if it makes them happy, it's not as if there's an abundance of happiness in the world. There's a lot of sadness in the world. And if someone found something that gives them peace, then, yeah. How does it harm you to let them have it, But Dave is different. And through me sort of seeing that and watching his videos as well, just, realizing that he, just as a person, was, a cool guy who speaks out for important issues, issues that are important to all of us. It really changed my perception and turned me onto a lot of atheist things that I really enjoy. Like, there's a show called The Atheist Experience, and I think just about everyone would enjoy that. It's really funny and really, really interesting. The people on that aren't the sort of nasty little red-faced sort of atheists that some of us might have come across in the past. Yeah, so Dave, you're awesome. I suggest that everyone go check out Dave's channel, Sapperblogs, and I'll leave a link to that. Yeah. The other person is Paulita22. Paula is one of my good friends on YouTube. She's really one of the sweetest people I've ever met, and she's just so nice, the kind of person who, do anything for someone in need, and she makes really cool videos. She's an amazing person. I think you should all check her out. She's vegan too, and she's a vegan Christian, but she's sort of a bit of a, I guess, if she lived in the Middle Ages, she wouldn't have been safe. That's all I'd have to say. She accepts pagans, she accepts trans people, she doesn't care, she accepts everyone for who they are, and as long as you're not an arsehole to her, she'd give you the shirt off her back, She's a beautiful person and well worth checking out. And for the third, I had a really hard time deciding. But in the end, I had to go not on someone that I had a personal relationship with, but on just purely the strength of their work and the influence that it had on me. And so for that, I'd have to choose Vegan Truthist 1. Now, some people might just go, like, if they check out the channel, might just think, oh, well, this is just ALF propaganda or whatever. But for me, when I started, when I first became vegan, it was very important to be able to see people, getting out there hands-on and really taking action over the issues that I was really upset by at the time. And although I don't agree with every single action taken out in the ALF's name, what people have to remember is that the ALF is a decentralized organization. You, personally, could go out and do something and spray paint ALF on the wall, and it would be taken as an ALF action. It's not, it's not like Greenpeace or something, where they have an elected, leader or whatever, and orders come from above. There are sort of, I guess, what do you call it? Wise men or whatever that speak on behalf of the ALF. And I don't mean that as in I think they're wise. I just mean they're like elder people within the movement, academics and such. And people tend to listen to what they say. I don't always agree with what they say either. And they've said some shocking things. But it's good to see, like, animal rescues and things. It's a really feel-good kind of thing to see, and I enjoy it personally. It sort of fills me with that sense of, like, righteous passion or something. Yeah. So, that's my 3 underrated channel tagging thing. I've just woken up and had my coffee, so I'm trying to be quiet because Jamie's asleep. So, yep. Check those channels out. And I'll speak to you again soon. See ya.